team tonight from the field, only 10 points.
Joe, what do you think is next for this team after a season like this? And Taylor was in here talking about you, Dez, and Jaron really leading this team through the offseason. I guess when you look ahead, what do you see?
I feel like it starts with us, pretty much getting healthy. And, that's the number one thing for us. Secondly, just getting back to work. Pretty much feel like, it's that simple.
You feel like a healthy team could have done more?
100%.
Why so?
I mean, you have Steve-O coming back, which, a problem in this series was rebounding. And, before he went out, he was pretty much the best rebounder in the league. Obviously, BC with, what he brings for us off the bench, that's another big body, we have out there, and somebody, who helps us, on the boards and scoring-wise. Luke, spacing the floor, being able to shoot. Even, with me, I was out there battling, but I wasn't, 100%. So, obviously, health is important. We play with what we got. So, not even trying to, use that, as an excuse right now. But, even with, the guys we had, we got to be better.
After how competitive the team was the past two games, how do you account for how quickly this one got away from you?
I felt like even though, it got away early, I felt like, we were still battling for the most part. They, started knocking down some shots. I felt like, they was, pretty much just getting to the paint too easy for us. And that would, pretty much hurt us. In recent games, it wasn't, as easy for them. We were making them work, forcing tough shots. And, that pretty much allowed us to, rebound and run. Obviously, our bigs tonight was in foul trouble, which we lack, pretty much right now, due to injuries. Yeah, I just feel like it was that. We just got to be, more locked in on the defensive end and, keep guys in front. And if your man get beat, have your brother's back.
Ja, the "I'm fine in the West" comment's going to get thrown back in your face at this point.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't care. I said it. I deal with it. So.
And the other thing I want to ask you, how do you evaluate yourself as the leader of this team this year, and how do you think you can grow in that area?
I just got to be better, with my decision making. That's pretty much it. Off the court issues, affected us as a organization, pretty much. So yeah, just more discipline.
Kind of along those lines, but it's something we've been talking to everybody else about. There's been some themes about taking things for granted, not enjoying every moment, maybe even a little entitlement for the team. How do you see that, those issues, and if they related to this team?
My issues?
No. Do you feel like your team at large took things for granted this year that you hadn't taken for granted in the past?
Nah.
Okay, Dez and Taylor had talked about they thought that was the case, that maybe, last year everybody was a little more locked into the moment, and this year that just some things were expected. And
yeah, people have different opinions.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like, you asked me, I said no. If, they felt like that, then, that's, their opinions. But, I mean, we here. Definitely got to be better, though. So, locked in is, a key in the playoffs.
Joe, I don't know if you saw what Giannis said the other night about learning from experience.
Yeah, I don't want to be that big of a deal like he was. So
I just wanted to know what you're taking out of the sum total of this year, and if each year in the NBA is a step. What did you take from this step?
Like I, recently just said before, I feel like, mine is more, off the court and on the court, just being disciplined on both sides, off the court, making better decisions, on the court, being locked in, even more. Being, a leader of this team, it pretty much, start with me. So, however, I attack, any situation, I know, my guys will follow. So, I just got to be better, in that area.